Are you worried about missing your cruise because of a delayed flight or a wrong turn? You're so close to daiquiris and sunshine, but one wrong turn, one delayed flight, one miscalculated Uber ride, and your entire vacation can go sideways. Trust me, I've been there. Today, I'm giving you the 10 most important strategies I've learned after years of cruising, like a lot of cruising. We're talking years of trial and error, countless airport meltdowns, hopefully not me, but I've seen some things, and enough insider knowledge to make your next cruise the smoothest one yet. This isn't just about avoiding disaster, it's about maximizing your chill time. By the time we get to the last one, you'll have a completely different mindset about how to plan your airport to cruise transfer. Let's do this. Thanks for watching and welcome to my channel. Alright, let's kick things off with a mistake I see people making all the time, booking their flight and cruise departure on the same day. Look, I get it. You're trying to squeeze in as much vacation time as possible, but this is a recipe for disaster. Think about it. What happens if your flight gets delayed? Or worse, cancelled? You're instantly on the phone with the airline, sweating bullets and praying for a miracle while your cruise ship sails off into the sunset without you. Here's a pro tip. Fly in at least a day early. It's way less stressful, and you can even turn it into a mini vacation. Explore the city, grab some amazing local food, and arrive at the port refreshed and ready to set sail. Seriously, trust me on this one. Booking a same-day flight is like playing roulette with your vacation, and nobody wants to gamble with their precious vacation time. Okay, so you've booked your cruise, you're stoked about the itinerary, but have you actually looked at where your cruise port is in relation to the airport? Don't just assume it's a quick hop, skip, and a jump away. Some ports are actually miles, and I mean miles, from the airport. This is where a little research goes a long way. Google Maps is your best friend here. Figure out the distance, check out the traffic situation, and get a real feel for the travel time. Once you know what you're dealing with, you can plan your transfer accordingly. Don't wait until the last minute to figure this out. You'll end up stressed, overpaying for a last-minute taxi, or missing your ship altogether. And let's be real, nobody wants to start their vacation stressed and panicked. Plan ahead, people. You just got off a long flight, you're exhausted, and the last thing you want to do is navigate the chaotic world of airport taxis. Plus, let's be honest, airport taxis can be crazy expensive, and you might end up getting ripped off. Instead of playing taxi roulette, download a ride-share app like Uber or Lyft. They're usually cheaper, you can see the price up front, and you can even schedule your ride in advance. No more waiting in long taxi lines or haggling over fares. Another option is to pre-book a private transfer. This is a great option if you're traveling with a group or have a lot of luggage. You'll have a driver waiting for you at the airport, ready to whisk you away to your cruise ship in comfort and style. Remember, getting to the port should be the easiest part of your trip. Don't let a bad taxi experience ruin your vacation vibes. Okay, imagine this. Your flight gets cancelled, the rideshare app is down, and you're stuck at the airport with a dying phone and a sinking feeling in your stomach. This is why you always, and I mean always, need a backup plan. First things first, make sure you have multiple transportation options at your fingertips. Don't just rely on one rideshare app. Download a couple of them just in case, and always have the number for a local taxi company saved in your phone. Next, download offline maps of the area. That way, even if you don't have Wi-Fi or cell service, you can still find your way around. Trust me, this has saved me more times than I can count. Remember, it's always better to be over-prepared than under-prepared, especially when it comes to travel. Now, let's talk about something that many travelers overlook but is absolutely crucial: travel insurance. Imagine this: you're all set for your dream cruise, bags packed, excitement through the roof, but then, out of nowhere, a delayed flight means you miss your cruise departure. Or worse, you fall ill during your trip. This is where travel insurance comes into play. Travel insurance covers unexpected events like trip cancellations, medical emergencies, and lost luggage. Think of it as your safety net for the unpredictable. It's not just about the financial aspect, although saving yourself from significant losses is a big deal. It's also about peace of mind. Knowing that you have a plan in place for the unexpected allows you to truly relax and enjoy your vacation. However, not all travel insurance policies are created equal. Always read the policy details to understand what is covered and choose a plan that suits your specific needs. Whether it's medical coverage, trip cancellation, or lost luggage protection, make sure you're covered in all the right areas. Trust me, investing in travel insurance is a small price to pay for the security and peace of mind it provides. Let's talk about everyone's worst nightmare: lost luggage. There's nothing worse than arriving at your cruise destination, excited to start your vacation, only to find out that your luggage decided to take a detour to another continent. The best way to avoid this disaster is to pack all your essentials in your carry-on bag. That means your swimsuit, a change of clothes, any medications you need, and anything else you absolutely can't live without. Another pro tip: consider shipping your luggage directly to the cruise port. It might seem a little extra, but it's worth it for the peace of mind. Plus, you won't have to lug heavy suitcases through the airport. Trust me, taking these extra steps to protect your luggage will make your entire trip smoother and more enjoyable. Alright, so the unthinkable has happened. Your flight on cruise day is delayed. Don't panic, we've got this. The key is to act fast and stay calm. First things first. As soon as you know your flight is delayed, contact the cruise line immediately. They're used to dealing with these situations and can advise you on the best course of action. Next, start looking for alternative flights. Check with your original airline and see if they can rebook you on a later flight. If that's not an option, start searching for other flights that will get you to your destination as soon as possible. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Talk to the airline staff, explain your situation, and see what they can do. Remember, you're not the first person this has happened to, and you won't be the last. Cruise line shuttle, yay or nay? Let's break it down. Now, let's talk about getting from the airport to the cruise port. One option you'll often see is the cruise line shuttle. Is it worth it? Well, it depends. On the plus side, cruise line shuttles are super convenient. You just hop on the bus at the airport and they take you directly to the ship. No need to worry about finding a taxi or navigating public transportation. But here's the catch: cruise line shuttles can be pricey and they're often crowded. Plus, you're on their schedule, which means you might have to wait around for a while at the airport. If you're on a tight budget or short on time, a rideshare app or private transfer might be a better option. But if you value convenience and don't mind paying a little extra, the cruise line shuttle can be a good choice. The hotel hack that will save you time and money. Here's a travel hack that can save you a ton of stress and money. Book a hotel with a free cruise shuttle. Yep, you heard that right, free. A lot of hotels near cruise ports offer complimentary shuttles for their guests. This is a fantastic perk because it eliminates the hassle and expense of arranging your own transportation. Plus, staying at a hotel near the port means you'll be closer to the action and can maximize your time exploring the city before setting sail. Just make sure to book your hotel early, as these shuttles tend to fill up quickly, especially during peak season. Trust me, this is a game changer when it comes to planning your airport to cruise transfer. Speedrun, airport security and immigration hacks. Okay, let's talk about everyone's least favorite part of traveling: airport security and immigration. The good news is there are a few things you can do to make this process faster and less painful. First up, if you're a frequent traveler, consider investing in TSA PreCheck or Global Entry. These programs allow you to speed through security and immigration lines, saving you precious time and sanity. Another tip, when you're boarding the plane, try to sit as close to the front as possible. That way, you'll be one of the first ones off the plane and can beat the rush to immigration and baggage claim. And finally, make sure you have all your documents easily accessible. That means your passport, boarding pass, and any other forms you need to fill out. The airport currency exchange RIP off you need to avoid. Listen up, because this is important. Avoid airport currency exchange booths like the plague. They're notorious for having terrible exchange rates and hidden fees. Instead, head straight for the ATM when you arrive at the airport. ATMs typically offer the best exchange rates, and you'll avoid those pesky fees. Just make sure to check with your bank before you travel to see if they charge any foreign transaction fees. Pro tip: when using the ATM, always choose to withdraw money in the local currency. You'll usually get a better exchange rate than if you choose to be charged in your home currency. Remember, every dollar you save on exchange rates and fees is another dollar you can spend on souvenirs, cocktails, or whatever your heart desires. You're ready to cruise. There you have it, my top 10 airport to cruise port travel hacks. Now you're armed with the knowledge and strategies you need to make your next cruise vacation the smoothest and most enjoyable one yet. Have you ever had an airport to cruise disaster? Share it in the comments. Let's commiserate. Remember, a little planning goes a long way, and these tips will help you avoid common pitfalls, save money, and maximize your precious vacation time. If this helped, hit that like button. Safe travels and happy cruising. And don't forget to check out the description below, where I've linked the best cruise deals, travel insurance, flight discounts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video for more travel tips.